welcome back to my channel. Yes, I am finally back. It's been too long. Like, it's been too long for me. I also want to welcome back the ones who already been with me on the road to the start of my new journey on this thing I got going on. Also, the newcomers, I want to give you guys a big welcome as well. You know, I hope you guys are digging the content I have on my channel. If not, please DM me or get my attention somehow on ways I can do better, or, you know, some ways to make some improvement. Before I get into this video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Also, press that notification bell if you guys want to stay alert on my upcoming videos. With that being said, I'm going to jump straight into the video. So, the first thing I'm going to start with is my last video upload. It's not too much to say about it. It was just like a Q&A with my boyfriend, or like a boyfriend tag, you want to say, which was the title of the video. You know, we're just asking more like juicy questions, plain questions, basic questions, exotic questions, just a back and forth game. It really wasn't no purpose I was trying to get out of the video, or no point. It was just something fun to do with, you know, the person I was in a relationship with at the time. You know, since I'm including him in my life before I had the baby, I might as well include him in my personal life on YouTube. Biggest mistake of my life, because me and that person does not talk anymore, like no longer is in contact. You know, I just feel like since we don't talk, what's the point of having the video still up? And I don't think it was really doing too good anyways, because it was kind of a rush thing, a last minute thing. Like I said, I just wanted to do something fun for the moment while my ex was around. So I decided to have him partake in the video with me, which I wish I never would have done. You know, it's just not the type of content I would like to have on there, even though I knew we wasn't going to be speaking for any longer then. But yeah, we have our ups and downs, rough times, you know. It's just a back and forth battle between me and him, so I just kind of finally cut ties with all of that and wanted to bring peace and joy in my life, starting with my daughter and me bettering myself, and not, you know, involving myself always around a nigga. So yeah, that was that. I deleted the video a week after, once I felt like, you know, it wasn't on point. I don't even know why I even had the bright idea to want to do it in the first place. So that's that. So before I start, I went ahead and jotted down some, you know, some categories I want to go based off of, you know, kind of in order, like from start to end, where I want to start, middle, and then how I want to end it off. Which I'm pretty sure I'm going to end it off strongly. Next topic is the packing and moving to a different. Yeah. Okay. Packing and moving to a different environment or area, as you could say. As you guys probably seen, like my last video was either the yoga challenge or the dance video with my niece as the guest. I don't know which one came before which, but you guys can go see that on my channel. But after those videos, you guys noticed that I kind of like stopped, you know, posting content for a while, because I was in the midst of trying to, you know, gather my things, gather my daughter things, and just gather everything that was placed in my old house and placed to a different area. It took a lot of time off my hands, as far as like trying to, you know, get content out, which it gave me a break, you know, for the process of me moving. He gave me a break, even though like I didn't feel like I was pushing it too much, but he gave me a little break. So yeah, I was doing that for about like 2 or 3 days in the month of June. Yeah, 2 or 3 days in the month of June. I spent the first nights in the new house, the first 2 nights in the new house, just kind of setting up a little of everything that was already here. So yeah, and as far as where I'm at now, how I feel about it, I love it. It's quiet, gas station up the streets. It's a long walk, but it's worth it, Neighbors are cool. Nobody really, is outside. It don't matter what type of weather it is. Nobody's like really around unless it's the residence itself. So yeah, I kind of like it over here. I like it a lot. Not much going on. Just like kind of in the other area I was at. Well, it was a lot going on over there. It's just kind of like not my business type of lot going on, Alright, so I kind of already addressed like the new living space, how it is, living here. It's pretty much the same where I was before. It's just like more smaller and compact. Where I was before is much more luxury, spacious type of, housing. So it's not much of an upgrade, but it works. It still works. No complaint from me at all, really. But yeah, I moved here and I kind of was getting like the baby stuff set up before I went into labor. Just setting up my room, basically. Pretty much all I was doing for the 2 nights I spent in a new house. Oh, baby shower planning. So once I got settled in and I got everything set up, it was time to plan my baby shower. I already planned the date that was gonna happen on. I just didn't send invitations. I didn't, drop a location. I didn't give any type of announcement because I didn't think it was a big deal. Because I knew it was gonna be a fail. It wasn't a fail, but I just had in the back of my head it was gonna be a fail. So why trip about it? Why, get so excited and, just do the most. So yeah, I was in the midst of, before I even go into that, I'm gonna just say I was stressed my whole pregnancy. It didn't look like it because I was just trying to motivate myself to stay happy by doing activities, fun activities with, cousins, nieces, whoever was around who wanted to spend time with me. So, yeah, I was like forcing myself to be happy, even though like I had my unhappy moments. I doubted myself. All type of mumbo jumbo. There's a lot going on. I'm pretty sure everybody's aware of the phases people go through during pregnancy. But yeah, I was planning my baby shower. I did make a flyer, like I said. So, I just realized I never mentioned nothing about my graduation. I'm just going ahead and make this long story short. I graduated June 1st. I had already had my graduation attire. I could post some pictures on the screen, wherever, but yeah, I enjoyed myself that day. Like I said, I'm still with my ex. He decided to attend that day with me. He didn't seem too pleased with how things went. I just don't see why he would try to sabotage my day with a horrible mood, I don't like being around people with negative energy, and that's just me, and that's period. I'm a happy person. I love happy people. People make me happy. Happy people make me, I don't know what you want to call it. I just love people who's positive energy, positive vibes, give off that good energy. And that was that. Graduation was, I went to a hotel for a night, party, things you do at a hotel. Went back home the following day after that. Well, actually, I went to brunch after the next day, the morning. But that evening, I went back home. Simple. Y'all, before any of that even happened, my phone broke. The same phone, The same phone I'm recording on now broke. Like, literally, not even a month in this house and it's broke. Water damage. Unreplaceable. Parts unreplaceable. No insurance on the phone. So I had no choice but to downgrade and then eventually upgrade again, because we all know that wasn't gonna last long. I got videos lined up that I wanted to, get out there, and it's being held back because my phone is broke and I didn't have no backup plan. Really, I was just now starting over again. My phone broke, and yeah, it was unreplaceable, and it held up a lot of content I've been meaning to post since I first arrived here. But that is coming soon, so please stay tuned because the videos are gonna get interesting from here. Like I said, these are videos, well, like I said, there are gonna be videos that I've been meaning to get out there since, everything went down, but I just couldn't at the time because, a lot of things was happening at once, and I kind of already felt that it was gonna be like that. And I'm glad I got the chance to finally explain that to you guys, and that's all I really care about. Let's just say dealing with a newborn is very difficult, especially, okay, so I was having help with the father of my child at first, even though, he wasn't really, contributing like a real father would, but I appreciate the little that he did, I had to do the majority of the work. I'm the mother. I'm the, if you want to say, the stump of the tree is basically while the tree is still standing. I'm the stump, and she's the tree. She's not the branches because she's not more than one person. She's just one, and that's one tree, one stump. Period. No, I was playing. Yeah, I started to have I don't want to say anxiety, but I was starting to be depressed. I couldn't figure out why though. I just she's here. I'm happy. It's just it was just so much just being thrown at me. I gotta do this. I can't do that. I gotta keep up on this. I gotta slow down on that. It's just a whole back and forth ball game. And it's just a lot I had to learn. With me being new to everything, a lot I had to learn. It was a lot I had to learn. Y'all know once I had her, and that depression and that anxiety means that there was a new me and a new attitude. Boo, I'm telling you. My attitude is furious. I'm telling you, I was snapping literally 3. It don't even be 3 seconds. It be a second or 2. One little thing will piss me off. It can be the pettiest little thing. It will piss me off. People say the wrong thing, it'll piss me off. I just go on a whole rampage. It don't matter what it is. I just know I went from 0 to 100, just like that. And I ain't never known myself to just rage like that. Not even on nobody, just being general. My attitude is some serious pressure. I still have it to this day because it's just I dealt with so much when I was pregnant. It led to me dealing with so much while she's here. It just created a new vibe that I want to, it just created a new vibe that I want to give off to people. It may be a good one, it might be a bad one. It don't matter which one. It depends on my surroundings and everything. So last but not least, I'm gonna talk about some of my strengths and weaknesses. So I'm gonna start with some of my alright, I'm back again. I had to grab me a quick snack. I'm sorry, all this talking geeks up a taste bud. But like I said, I'm going to talk about some of my strengths and some of my weaknesses. Also, postpartum depression. I did mention I was depressed. Well, I wasn't depressed, I was moody. Let's just say I was real moody during my first in second trimester, and going into my third and fourth, or actually third, depression really started to kick in. Like, I didn't feel happy at all. My environment was very unhappy. Like, it was just a lot going on, So, yeah, some of my strengths was, a lot of people was like, oh, you so young, and, like, a lot of people was down talking, like, my situation. It didn't make anything no better. I already felt like I was in it alone because, like I said, well, I didn't mention, but I'm going to mention my first half of my pregnancy, I was not talking to the baby's father at all. We weren't in no contact. Like I said, we was bumping heads left and right during the whole thing. So, of course, the first part, he wasn't around. I didn't want him to be around because he just, he was just always playing with my feelings, and he knew I would take him back. And I hate that I was that type of person, that vulnerable type of person, somebody who was just careless. That's just a whole nother story. But anyways, I saved myself from a lot of, talk back, me talking back, responding to negativity, basically. I saved myself from a lot of talk back towards negativity, even though people was talking down on my situation. A lot of people, like even a couple of family members was just, which I didn't expect, was down talking my situation. Like, I don't know how you gonna do this and this at the same time. It's gonna get hard, Like, I'm already alone. It's already bad enough I started off alone and ended off alone. Like, it's just, like, the comments, like, it's just so negative. Like, I just learned how to block that out, even though it kind of made me feel some type of way for the time being. But, further down the line, me being pregnant, I just ignored all that B crap. Another thing, like, I took it upon myself to, like, because I was so lazy, y'all. All I wanted to do was just eat and lay down. I took it upon myself to just, like, walk around the perimeter of my building where I was at the time. So I would walk around. Hold on, y'all. I'm gonna catch a break. I took time out to walk around the perimeter of my house. Also, eat healthy. I was always eating from the start. I knew I was pregnant. I was eating healthy. I mean, I did have my unhealthy choices, but I wasn't at risk for anything. My baby came out just fine. She don't have any additional issues. Her growth is probably different from others. She's going just fine, Down the line, that's how some baby is. Some babies are. I had my unhealthy choices, and I was taking my prenatal vitamins faithfully every day. Even though I kind of missed a few days because I was late on the fact that I knew I was pregnant. I don't know why, but I had a lot going on to even figure out the fact that my body was giving me signs that I was pregnant. So that happened, and another thing, I was still willing to share my journey with you guys. I came up with the idea to start over and share my journeys with you guys. My pregnancy journey. Started it. Well, probably the middle. I don't know. But yeah, that's another thing that I enjoyed, and I pushed myself to do while being pregnant, because just sitting around and just lounging around and doing other things besides keeping myself motivated to have a great day every day while being pregnant. So I can say I only had 3 to 4 strengths. I just listed 2 or 3 of them. Some of my weaknesses were my attitude. Sometimes my attitude will show. It'll show in the way I talk. It'll show in the way I look around people. It don't matter if it's an event, if I'm just hanging out with family, or I'm just in the house. It just looks like I was unhappy. To some people, it looked like that. Some people, it didn't. I looked just regular. But I'll say my attitude My thought process, I'm telling y'all, when I think, I go on a whole rant. Just in my head, not even out loud. Like, my thought process at the time, the whole thing was just all negative. What's another thing? Oh, I just stayed positive during the fact that I had, you know. Alright, you guys, that is it. If you all enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Also, for those who don't mind sharing some of their strengths and weaknesses while being in a similar situation that I was, and how was you able to cope with it? Like, how was you able to deal with it and, you know, prevent it, you know, from happening, so that you was able to enjoy your healthy flavor. Please leave a comment down in the comment section below. I would love to hear some of you guys' short stories. You know, it would kind of, you know, give me a little bit of thought process on how I could have did things differently, or how I could do things differently now that I have my little one. And yeah, that's it, guys, and I'm out.